welcome to the cottage. I am Babs with Cottage Rogue. This is my 30th floss tube, and this is on my channel about cross stitch. Mostly cross stitch, most of the time. I am so excited today. I have an FFO, a fully finished object, and I can't wait to show you. So everyone sit back, relax, pull up a project, and okay, so I will admit my my wonderful, beautiful project, I didn't get the pillow done on it. So this is You Got This by TheArtsyHousewife. And I put in a frame. Yay! So I have a frame. I realize it's off center, but I can't fix it. Unless I got a frame that was somehow a 4x3. So it's going to be like this. What can you do? I tried making a pillow. My sewing machine, I don't know what's wrong with it. To be fair, I haven't used it in quite a while, but I don't have the time to troubleshoot it because he's getting this tomorrow. This is a gift. And yeah, I don't have time. But I wanted to at least get it in something. So it's in a frame. It is under glass. He can absolutely remove it. And of course, if it needs to be put in a different frame or whatever, I mean, I will look today to see if maybe I can find one, but 4x3 is kind of an odd size. So I don't know if that'll happen, but if it does, I will absolutely be reframing this, but look at how beautiful. And it looks pretty decent with the white frame too. So I am happy with that. We're going to call that project done and dusted. I can't wait to see his reaction. I hope he likes it. I hope. But this is beautiful. This is You Got This by TheArtsyHousewife on Garden Party 18 Count by BeStitchMe. So using called for DMCs, and except for the rainbow one, which is a Pirate and Rollin, I believe it's Hadley, if I'm not mistaken. So I love this little guy. I will be making another one for me later. I already have that one started. You've all seen that before. I won't pull that back out until I start working on it again. But I love it. It is so cute. Oh my gosh. Well, then I also was working a lot on my other gift, which is called Travel Together #1 Trip and Voyage by Jeannette Douglas Designs. Here is what it will look like, or mostly look like. I did make a few changes, most notably the camera, the banner, and I've outlined this luggage because it really ghosted into the fabric that I had. So I have this on a 20 count cold foam Ada by BeStitchMe. And here's where I'm at. Isn't it so cute? So I decided to make the camera red. And I have this banner in a variegated DMC. I believe it's 4505. And it's got this like lavender and green in it. And considering the original was green, that makes sense. And the only thing that I have left to do is the red that goes here and here. And then I have some back stitching that'll go on the border. But that's it. And then this one is done. I can fully finish this. I have been working so hard on this to get this as close to being done as possible before the end of the month. And I need to put this away for like a week. But I will get it finished before the last weekend of the month. And that is the goal. Because, again, this is a gift. And I can't wait to finish the balloon. You can see down here, we have a little bit of that red, which is actually the same color that is in here. This really darker pinky color. And it's going to look so cute. I'm loving how this is pulling together. It is absolutely fantastic. And it looks so cute and a lot cuter than I expected it to be, because there's actually a lot of colors in here that I didn't expect. A lot of different greens, like this green is different from this green that's in here, and then that's a different green, and then you got like a whole bunch of other different, there's so many. There's so many in this, but it is fun. It is a cute project, and I can't wait to finish it and get this one fully finished. And I do believe this one will also fit in a 4x4 frame. Yeah, 4x4 frame. So that's what it's going to go in. That one I'm just going to frame. So I love this. And I actually did work on one more whip. My summer Rollin, which I had rolled number 1, was for Here in the Woods, number 1, The Fox by Cottage Garden Samplings. So this was like a catch-up time. So my summer Rollin is for my whip goes. And I had a number of catch-up numbers. Well, catch-up like bingo numbers, whip go numbers for A Year in the Woods. So I decided to choose The Fox because I'm the furthest along on that. And this is where I'm at right now. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I actually did this super light orange. That's what I did for it. So not a lot of stitches. It was over 100. And I'm loving the dimension that it's giving the face now, which is fantastic. And I do want to work more on this. Now, last time I mentioned on my summer Rollin list that if I did a whole bunch of stitches, I would take both of them off, but I did not do a whole bunch of stitches. I did over 100. And so I am keeping the other one on my list, but I'm really loving how this is filling out. Now I still got to get up the ear here and then up this ear, and then pretty much both sides of the face here are going to be filled in with that light colored orange, except for the black where the eyes will be. So it's so cute, so excited. I'm definitely will be working on this more in the very near future. This is on 18 count BeStitchMe, stitched on 2/1 full cross using called for DMC. And I love it. I love it. Now something else that I have acquired, adopted temporarily, is another Christmas stocking. But this one is almost fully finished. So my sister-in-law was showing me some of the stockings, and she's going to be stitching them into the actual stocking, you know, like the shape. And 2 of them, she showed me her stocking and her brother's stocking. And her brother's stocking was actually not finished. I was looking at it, I'm like, I don't think that's finished. You know, but in addition to the name not being on there. So of course the name needs to be on there. I'll just show you a picture. So this is Sledding Snowman stocking, which is a kit, another dimensions kit. And it's designed by Michael Stubner. Here's what it looks like. It's actually on a very pale green Aida. It's really fun. I really like this. I think it's super cute. And at first I'm like, is that green Aida or is that dirty Aida? But no, it's green. It says right on here that it is on green cotton, light green cotton Aida. Like, perfect. That is excellent. And I don't know what year this was in or anything. Part of it's, oh wait, no, it's not cut off. Oh, hold on. Let me see. This is, looks like 2011. Okay, so this is a 2011 stocking. And like I said, it is mostly done already. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous. Here, let me get a little bit close up on parts of it. So we have the lovely trees and the snowmen and all of that. And do you see where it's not finished? It's actually this background right here, this like pale yellow. There's a definite line of where it stops. And I'm like, that doesn't look right to me. So, and I was right. So I checked it out. And there's this background that goes pretty much all the way behind these snowmen. And then also a few other like places where there's some white. It's supposed to, like right here is one such spot that's been done. And it like bleeds into the background a little bit. So it kind of like meshes the yellow into the very pale light green. I think it's cool. But you can see here where the yellow is, there's quite a bit. Okay, come on. Yep, there we are. There's quite a bit. It goes up around behind the lantern and stuff. And then, of course, you still need the very top of the stocking, which is red. So it did come with some red floss, but no other flosses. So I spent a night, and I think there's like 4 colors that I'll need that I matched this yellow color as best as I can. And I hope it's accurate. I will do a few stitches at some point very, very soon. I want to get this done. This has now become my top priority because my sister-in-law wants to get this one done, her brother's, and then of course she wants to finish her own as well. So I will be working on this. Good news is it shouldn't take like too terribly long per se, because all of this background are half stitches, which is nice. And it will be a full cross, of course, all the way across. And then every single one of these patterns for stockings, I have seen like a pale outline of just like a back stitch. And I think it's to help assist with the shape of the stocking, like after, for like when you want to cut it out and sew it. So I'm going to do that too, because I figure that's just going to be the easiest for her. But here's where it is so far. I think it's quite lovely, and I love the fact that most of this is her mother. So, and it'll probably be quite a treat for them to go to their holidays this year and have some of the stockings done. So, like, fully finish. So I think that would be absolutely amazing. So I'm going to do my best to get this done for her with enough time so that she could turn it into a stocking for sure. So that's one I have temporarily adopted. I will be returning it. For sure. And also I have a little bit of haul. So BeStitchMe was doing some fabric sales where they were doing some like 1/8 of yards and doing 4 for a bundle. And so that's what I've done. I purchased a couple of them, and they're linen. So I brought some really bright fabrics for Halloween. We have a radioactive, and it's a 32 count linen. So it's very super bright, and I love it. We have the Eye of a Newt, a very bright yellow. It's so cute. And then my 2 favorite ones, we have the Jack-o'-lantern. I love this. And actually, I know that there are some Flosstubers. I know Adelaide Stitches is doing like bright orange background patterns. I think it would be fun to like join in on that. But I need to get some more projects done. So as long as I have like another, I don't know, 2 or 3 projects done by October, then okay, I'm including You Got This that I just framed. So that's 1. So if I have like another 2 done, then I will say I'd be go ahead to start something on this. It's beautiful, and I'm kind of excited about it. And then I have the Evil Queen, which is this lovely purple fabric. Highly variegated, but with the, or mottled, I guess, is the right term. And I love it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And I know I will find things to stitch on with the radioactive green and the very bright sunshine yellow. So this is the back of 4. Now, I didn't have like any bright colors, so that's why I wanted to get these. And the fact that they're linen. I also wanted to get some neutral colors as well. So I did. These are 36 count linen. Again, 1/8 of a yard. So we have a Mummy, which is just a delightful little neutral. I love it. I think it's really fun. And of course, I don't always have to do like Halloween projects on these, but I feel like the names really fit. I have a Frankenstein right here. Ah, so pretty. And then we have Spooky. Now, I do have Spooky, but not in a linen. And I'm amazed at how different it looks. It is more gray. It's still blue, but it's more on the gray end of blue, where the Ada really picks up a lot more of the blue color. So I like this. I think it's really cool. So we have Spooky, and then we have one of my favorite neutrals. We have Boneyard, which again is that blue with the pale cream. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So you have these beautiful 4 neutrals. I love them. I think they're so good. I'm going to put so many fun things on these. I also have quite a few smalls as well that I can very easily put on 1/8. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. So I'm going to have to do something fun for the month of October and probably into November as well. on those. Also, I am so excited because I have acquired a cross-stitch and beading magazine. So this was from like a D-Stash, the Verdingale on a Discord D-Stash, that I ended up with the cross-stitch and beading magazine, issue 51. This is an Australian magazine, and it has the Voluptuous Mermaids in it. Ever since I saw these lovely ladies on Thread Gremlins videos way back, it's been a while, I have been looking out for this, and I cannot wait. And what's really cool is that the DMC numbers for the different flesh tones are in there as well. Oh, but they're so pretty, and I love the different examples too. Like, you can make like little pouches with them. You can do them either way. You know, the Voluptuous Mermaid, like, she doesn't, like, you could choose whichever colors you want. You don't have to have a red one, a blue one, and a purple one. You know, if you want them green or whatever, and it's super fun. And I love the beads on them, so I'm definitely going to have to be getting some beads. But like this little, like, I don't know, it looks like a phone pouch or something, is just adorable because you got these hanging beads here. So cute. Absolutely adorable. And then also this one here on the front, I love her. I'm going to have to stitch her too. Yeah, this is a lovely, gorgeous full coverage. And she's pouring out water here, and it just, I don't know. She really speaks to me. She really speaks to me. So I am super excited for this magazine. There's of course other things in here as well. Some lovely little antique-y looking like styles for purses or bags and whatnot. And I love it. There's even like a Four Seasons thing in here. So options, but I can't wait. So definitely purchase it for the Voluptuous Mermaid, but definitely keeping it for some of the other lovely, beautiful designs. So this was like a huge success for me. I'm so happy about it. So happy. But hey, we have to do our summer rolling now. So I have decided, we've rolled one like 4 times, okay? And so I have switched it now to roll again. And then these are my other lists. I have kept A Year in the Woods catch up here, number 10, because again, I only did just over 100 stitches. So I don't feel like I can knock them both off yet. And those two actually were my whip goes for September. So let's see what we're going to work on this week, or this time until our next Flosstube video. So I have my D12. I have my tray. Okay, that did not work out. It was cocked. So we're going to try again. We're going to leave it flat. Oh, cool. So we have 11. And you can kind of sort of see it. It is 11 right there. What do I have for 11? We have Santa's truck stocking. Yay! So we have Santa's truck stocking, which is fine. That is totally fine. I will work on Santa's truck stocking. We'll make sure to get a couple of links in there because every little bit helps. And after this new stocking, that is my next stocking priority. So exciting. I'll go ahead and put in the work so I can take it off this list. Pretty soon, I'm going to have to start calling this something other than Summer Rollin', but since it's still technically summer, we're just going to go with it. And I may just change it for the seasons, or maybe change up some of the projects, because I know like Travel Together in here, I expect that to be done before the end of September. And I really want to get Forest Friends done and dusted and get that out of there. So, you know, I might have to shrink this down to a D8 or D10. And we'll see how that goes. Y'all, if you have made it to this part of the video, why don't you go ahead and put in a sunshine emoji, because it is still very much summer here, even though I am so into the autumnal theme at the moment because it is September and I just can't wait for cooler weather, but it is 94 degrees outside. So please share in the sunlight. Throw that sun emoji down there and let me know what projects you're working on. I want to see what else I can add to my list. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, my cottage is always open, and I will see you in the next Floss Tube. Happy stitching, everyone. Bye-bye.